Thanks. Yeah, you too, man.
Growing out.
Wow.
So this is Share a Beer 363. Welcome, guys. This is a special show. We have an old friend back, at least temporarily. Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Yeah.
It's my mom.
Hey, she
don't
has
judge.
been gone for a while doing, whatever, yeah. We don't discriminate, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about
That's
the beer.
right.
It's all about the beer,
Beer don't discriminate. That's right.
Welcome back, Ruben, man. Good to see you, man.
Thanks, man.
And
It's good to be back.
And Bum, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
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 And
How was Pittsburgh Craft Beer Week?
Oh,
I didn't attend any of the festivities. I had the
okay.
craft beer week at my house.
Nice.
and Mark and Zach, how you guys doing, brothers?
Same as always. Vertical. Still vertical.
Yeah, still vertical. Yeah. Yeah, not horizontal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are back and better than ever, man. This is man. Gosh, let me get to some of my. Hey, has anybody seen? I guess I just random stuff. Andrew Dice Clay, he has a show again on Showtime. Have you seen it?
Joe,
Have you
try to show off of that.
It's called Dice or something. I don't know.
Anybody seen that?
No, I don't get Showtime, and
I heard it's kind of just his life. He's pretty much he's a shitty comedian that gets in a casino and makes
yeah.
Watch your way.
So,
Be careful if you're going to go out there.
what you drinking now, Bum?
I have something that I found 2 weekends ago when I was in Harrisburg. This is, let's see, is this visible here? This
You can
is
turn on.
Big Gruesome
Oh,
Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout from Springhouse Brewing in Lancaster.
Oh, no way.
And I've never been a big fan of every one of the chocolate peanut butter beers that I've tried so far. Obviously, the Duclaw Sweet Baby Jesus is the most popular of them, and they're okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
And everyone has always told me, oh, yeah, they taste like a liquid peanut butter cup.
Can you hear me talking?
No, they don't. This one comes the closest that I have ever tasted to actually tasting like a liquid peanut butter cup. This is great.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah. Springhouse Brewing in Lancaster, PA.
Yeah, I'm.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I never had until 2 weeks ago. I found it when I was in Harrisburg. Usually, Harrisburg, it's like about 3 hours from me. I went to a distributor, and they had a few oddball things that I can't get in Pittsburgh, and I saw this, and I rolled the dice, and I'm glad I bought it. It tastes great.
Well, you've got out of 121 reviews, you got a 91 for that beer on Beer Advocate.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, 8%.
Yeah,
Yes.
8.3, I believe.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. It's yeah. Let's see. What's their website? It shows their website. Ah, yeah. Are you over 21?
Your favorite thing, Joe?
Yeah.
No, he's not over 21.
At least you don't have to enter numbers. You can just click on the fact that you're 21. No numbers involved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so go to the beer. Okay, so they it looks like they kind of like that spooky kind of thing, the kind of Halloween all the time type thing.
Yep.
All right, we got Lexicon Devil Grapefruit Pale Ale. There's the Big Gruesome Chocolate Peanut Butter. Available at the tap room. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, 8.3. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm
Monster.
drinking it in a Young's Double Chocolate Stout glass since we must have the proper glassware. This
Oh,
is
okay. Cool. That's a good
actually
one.
it's like a barrel. It's actually
Oh,
just bought this.
oh, you son of a bitch! Look at that. That's a cool glass, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this one sounds interesting, man. Outstanding She Monster Mango IPA. That sounds good. A mango IPA.
That does sound good.
She monster, man. I've met a couple of them.
Yeah, a mango IPA. That sounds all right, man.
Yeah.
Simcoe Must Be Destroyed Double IPA. Hey, 10.5%. Hey, a lot of their beers aren't
Whoa.
messing around, man.
Yeah.
That
Those,
She
almost
Monster's 7.7,
what's that? Spinal Remains? Is that 8.3? Yeah.
0.3,
Pumpkin Stout.
and here's a 4 point. Yeah, here's a wit. It's 4.7,
Okay. Yeah.
and then right back up to 8.3. You got that
Okay.
Little Gruesome Peanut Butter Jelly Stout.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you should have got one of those, Bum, and you could have
What's
mixed
up
them
with that,
together and had a
Bum?
peanut butter and jelly sandwich
What's
beer.
up, man? Yeah, you should have had. Let's see, what would have been a what would have been a good one there? Yeah,
Yeah, they've got some cool labels. I like the labels.
yeah, they've gone pretty. Man, all their beers are like 8%. An Imperial Red, that's 8.3. Here's a Planet Bean Coffee Stout, 8.4.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of big beers, man. That company don't mess around.
It must be
look at that
must
one.
be,
The
Lancaster
Martians-
Session beers.
The Martians Kidnapped Santa Eggnog Stout.
That's good.
So they're definitely having some fun with beer right there. That's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so, our dear friend, what are you having, man? Ruben.
I'm having the new Sam Adams Nitro IPA.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
what do you think of that?
I think it's okay. It says that it's 100 IBUs, 7.5%, and I don't really taste either of that.
Yeah.
But it's a good IPA. I mean, Nitro IPAs aren't my favorite thing anyhow, but solid citrusy flavor. But feels a little light actually for being on Nitro and 7.5%. There's not really a big nose on it, but I mean it's good. Better than what I get to drink usually.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruben, when you were out in PA, were you familiar with Chatty Monks Brewery?
Who?
Chatty Monks.
No, never heard of it.
They're just north of Reading.
Okay. Just a small little nano brewery?
Yeah, it's like a brew pub.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never had any of their stuff.
Yeah, maybe something.
Yeah,
It's a decent beer.
That's a little lot more towards Philly than it is Pittsburgh, Zach.
Yeah, that's like an hour north of about 45 minutes
Yeah.
north of Philly.
Yeah.
And Mark, what are you having, my friend?
I am having a New Belgium Ranger.
Oh,
You
good.
guys can see that. Yeah. Finishing that up. And I'm going to follow it up with kind of that same theme as Bum. I've had this in the fridge for a while.
Oh,
Same
nice.
organic chocolate stuff. So.
Yeah, you
Best
gotta
ever.
go back to that every once in a while. You
That's
know?
been sitting in
Yeah.
my fridge for about a month, and I'm surprised I've waited this long to have it. I just kept
Yeah.
putting 6 packs of other beer in front of it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. You got to go back to that every once in a while. Zach, what are you having, my friend?
I'm having, just because I got home, it was the closest thing in the fridge. Pinky's out, dick completely tucked, but Epic Brewing Brainless on Raspberry.
Ooh, okay.
So it's kind of like a Belgian, I would say like a Belgian wheat beer, aged on raspberries.
Sweet.
But they did Epic Brewing does their Brainless series. This is the Lil Brainless, because most of the Brainless series is up in the 9%. So this is Lil Brainless, and this is 5.2%. It's a pink can, and that's about all I can say. But they do a great job on it. It's just it's a little girly for me.
Yeah.
And I have a serious question to arise with tonight.
Absolutely, go for it.
There's been a debate in the tap room for the past 3 weeks about the definition between hamburger and sandwich. Because we are all very clear that a patty melt is a sandwich, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
But what makes a burger a burger? And I've had very interesting answers to it. I've had one guy say that it's just the bun. There has to be a hamburger bun. I've had one man bring up the idea that he thinks that anybody that cuts their hamburger should be punched in the face.
Oh, okay.
Shit. I've had the amount of condiments allowed be a variable. The type of patty be a variable. So I was just curious what you guys think.
So we're still talking about beef, ground beef on a bun, but somebody defines that some is a sandwich and some is a burger.
Anything. Ground turkey, ground chicken.
Well, it's
Yeah.
still a sandwich. I mean,
what is the definition between sandwich and burger?
I think burger is the round hockey puck shaped thing.
Yeah, it's a hamburger sandwich. It's still a sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, I guess all burgers are sandwiches, but not all sandwiches are burgers.
Yeah.
I think
Not all
that's a good
sandwiches
point,
are burgers.
because technically a patty melt is a sandwich, correct?
Yeah.
But what is what is a burger patty with lettuce, tomato, ketchup, onion, whatever, put between 2 pieces of Texas toast?
Tasty.
Yes. Exactly.
For dinner.
Yeah.
Well, this is a serious. Like, I've almost had bar fights for the past.
Oh, wow.
Over this stupid.
I call it a bachelor.
Yeah, that I don't know that. Yeah, because that
people are very opinionated on it. This is worse than the pizza debate.
Wow.
What pizza debate?
I have people that don't believe Chicago-style pizza is really pizza.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. It's more of a I don't know what the hell that stuff is. Yeah, I'm definitely a New York. I'm definitely a New York pizza guy. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not a Chicago pizza guy. I'm definitely New York.
So I'm on cheftalk.com.
Uh-oh.
And the question is, difference between a burger and a sandwich. I've been in a long-running discussion with fellow chefs and food scientists, so this has got to be a good answer. About the difference between hamburger and a sandwich. I was wondering if any of you wanted to throw your hat in the mix. It's my opinion that they are different. A sandwich is served on sliced bread, a burger on a sliced bun. Ooh, that's a good point. If you look at any restaurant menu...
That's what most people are saying.
No, it's like, no, but because sometimes sandwiches are served up. I mean, the original sandwich, right, was, a burger was served on just a piece of bread, right? Wasn't it up there? I thought it was in Pennsylvania somewhere.
The problem with that, it becomes what happens when you're talking about a sliced ciabatta or one of the finer slice of Rougeau.
Yeah, it's because sometimes you get really good ones and they're served on.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah. It looks like the chefs can't even agree, so we're screwed.
Yeah, it's just another sandwich.
Well,
Type of sandwich.
Owning the bar, I run into this shit. People argue about what's a burger, what's a sandwich.
Yeah, give them another beer, and pretty soon they won't care.
I'm saying those are conversations that seem really important once you've had a few beers, I suppose. I don't know.
And then Oh, another big one is chicken wings. Do you like who likes the big ones versus the smaller guys?
Mm.
You know, some people like the smaller guys because they get a little crispier. Some people like the big guys because they like the meat.
Oh, I don't know, man. My favorite bar that I go to every Sunday recently switched their wings to these bigger wings, but they're still crispy. They're still good. You know, I don't know.
I agree.
Wings a wing to Joe.
Yeah, it kind of. I mean, you know, and I lived up near Buffalo for quite a while. The wings up there are damn good. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you know anymore. Before you used to not. Once you got too far from Buffalo, you weren't getting a damn good wing. But now, I don't know, man. Yeah, they're everywhere.
The thing that
we have some great wings in Pittsburgh area.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The one thing I didn't ever think I'd get good after, you know, visiting Buffalo was a good beef on weck.
Mm-hmm.
Never beef on weck. I never.
That is a roll with caraway seed and really coarse salt, and then on the inside it is roast beef, gravy, and horseradish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you lost me at horseradish. Oh, yeah.
That's an East Coast kind of roll. I used to call them salt rolls, basically.
They're my favorite thing in the world.
Dude, for real. Now, the whole
sandwich or a beer.
You could have a whole thing, Zach, on now a sandwich. Are you having is it a sandwich or a freaking hoagie? You could have that argument.
That's totally that's another
a sub or a hoagie.
Yeah, because man, you're I swear to God, I don't know what it is, because all it is you know, sliced meat on a freaking roll or piece of bread of some sort, and some condiments maybe, and some,
I think
vegetables.
the argument's even there of like, what can you call a Philly?
I don't know what they do in like Pennsylvania, in New York. I don't know what they do different. They spread it right to left instead of left to right. I don't know what the hell they do, but they're better over there. I swear to God, they're better.
Well, you talk to people from Philly, and it's like, shit, you know, go across the street. Oh, that's not a fucking cheesesteak now.
Oh, I tell you right now, hands down, I've had the best tuna fish sandwich I ever had is definitely in Philly. There was some places in Philly. I love a good tuna fish sandwich, and they'll put so much tuna fish on there, you could make about 3 sandwiches out of that bad.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I love that. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Just to die for. Yeah.
Well, I guess the argument is kind of like the difference between like green chili when you come up to Denver compared to green chili in New Mexico or Arizona, and then you've got all these different green chilies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that you could get me to argue about a burger not being a sandwich. It's still a sandwich. I don't know. But man, I
like Mark's point. I think that's a very good point.
Yeah, I think it's just another sandwich. Yeah. It's a
subcategory of a sandwich.
Yeah, it's like an Americanized. I mean, it's a specialty sandwich.
Yeah, it's a special. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the burger is actually the patty, and what you do with it, because it's the hamburger, right? Now, is it a hamburger, or is it chopped steak and eggs? Right? Because you're like, this is 2 hamburger patties on my plate.
For me, it's got to have like that actual patty shape.
Yeah.
Which, when I was a little kid, you know what I used to think hamburgers were? I used to think they were horses' feet.
Oh yeah.
Because they were round. Oh look, I've got some more horses' feet on that bun. I was about 8 before I figured out that there was actually ground meat.
Yeah.
Well, some of it might have been horse meat, depending on where you got it at.
French delicacy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
They killed Mr. Ed.
I don't know. I've had donkey before and it tasted awful. One of the worst things I've ever eaten in my life.
I'm not gonna say. Did it taste like ass? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it
You got to
did.
go there, right? You got to go there.
I was in China though, so of course it was crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute. I just saw a picture. Someone had left some newspapers, just kind of those weird kind of college newspapers, and they had a really nice picture of it was it's silkworms or something. They like made silkworm soup or something. It was disgusting. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no.
Almost as good as snail embryos.
Yes, exactly. Right?
Bug it.
Yes. Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah. That still gets me, man. Every once in a while, I'll see.
Me too. I still tell that story. That
Funny. Yeah. That's a classic.
Okay, so if that doesn't tickle anybody's fancy, there's a group of monks sitting in a circle, and one of them's telling a story about snail embryos.
yeah.
That should get a giggle out of anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. There's that's actually that's the
That's a
ladies.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you could have a TV show about the place.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Never a dull moment. That would. I'm trying to find some of my beer stories here. I don't know what I did with them all.
Hey Zach, my buddies that I used to work with at the brewery, they went out to Colorado for GABF and they got to try one of your beers. Do you have a orange cream ale?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, they had that. They weren't at your brew pub, but they had it somewhere. Because I told them to look for you, but they were
Yeah,
so busy.
probably
they
done
didn't
it.
get
I
the
think
chance,
they probably had it first draft or something like that.
Okay, but they said it was really good. I mean,
That's
I was
what I
just
like to hear.
I was telling them to go to the brewery, but they didn't because they're lame.
Yeah, there's just so much to do when you hit.
Yeah, they actually said they want to go back out. I mean, I do, but not during GABF. They said it's just ridiculous.
GBF is tough. I mean, it's go 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 all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's work. It's not that much pleasure.
Oh, hey, by the way, I wanted to mention that I'm going to have to renege on my going to Denver next month thing. I've got some change of plans, so I'm going to have to go to Denver later. But I won't be able to go with Mark.
So it'll just be me again, Zach, me and Pam.
Yeah.
Mark and I will have plenty of fun without you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I definitely am going this year. It's just going to have to be a little later. But, yeah, good things in the future. Share beer coming, man. So it's pretty cool. But let's see here. We got okay, now how long has it been since you've had the organic chocolate stout?
Organic chocolate stout. It's been a couple of years actually.
About a month.
Me too.
And
It's been like 3 years.
it's excellent. It's not too sweet. I mean, there's a little bit of sweetness to it, and it's got that nice. It's not quite as chocolatey as Young's Double Chocolate. I think it's just a little bit below that, but it's got a good, solid, lighter, less sweet milk chocolate flavor. I guess maybe is the way to describe it.
I think Young's has more roasted barley to it.
That might be it.
That you just don't get that like chocolate milk type.
Oh, this is so good. Wow. You know, and
What's
the
the
thing was,
ABV on that? Is it like 6?
I think it might be even less than that.
It's like 4.8 or something.
Yeah, 4.8 or 4.9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not too crazy. I mean, you can really, well, the English, they don't really, they make things very sessionable, man. They aim for you to drink a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, it's smart because you make a lot of money, more beer, more money.
Yeah.
That's right, and it's cheaper to make.
And this was only like $2.79 for
Right,
what is
that's
it?
the thing about
Wow.
those. They're
So it's like
very
18
reasonable.
ounces.
Yeah,
Something like that.
they're very reasonable. Exactly. Yep.
I thought this was interesting. That Sam Adams I had, it's a 15-ounce can. I've never seen 15 ounces before.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember
It's kind
that
of a
too.
weird size, yeah. And it's thinner, isn't it? Tight,
Yeah.
like tall and skinny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder why they did, just to make it different, I guess, just to have a little bit
I
different
don't know
shape
if it's
from.
I don't know if it's the widget in the bottom that takes up the extra ounce, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because
Might be it.
they
But
do
you
have a
would think-
widget in it, and it's like mounted to the bottom. So it's kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how they do that. Well, I guess they must just glue them onto the bottoms of the can and then press them all together. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'll go break the can open and I'll show you.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So you have another InBev acquisition, right? Yeah.
Really not.
Made Zach's day. I heard that this morning,
I'm
right?
just so over talking about anything.
Yeah, you have another beer going into the high-end section of InBev, Devil's Backbone out of Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are they in Southern Virginia, I think? Oh, okay. So did you just cut that open quickly? Yeah, I guess you did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Wow.
Wonderful.
So it's like a little bucket
kinda
at the
cool.
bottom full of nitro, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it open up? When you just open up the can, does it just release it? I mean,
It goes. Yeah.
That was
So it
good.
must be-
I like that.
it must be under pressure, and then when you open, yeah, that's kind of cool.
As soon as you release the pressure, because Zach probably knows better than I do, but isn't nitrogen lighter than CO2 or something? So as soon as you
Smaller
release it, it releases it through the whole thing. Smaller
Yeah.
bubbles. Yeah.
Smaller
But
bubbles.
it's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually more dense, but smaller bubbles.
Ah, that reminds
Yeah.
me of that cadence we used to sing when I was in the army, man. Tiny bubbles. Huh? Yeah. Anyway.
No, sing it, Jeff. Really. Come on. I
No,
just
no,
wanna hear
no.
it.
We're completely. Trust me, you don't want to hear any of this.
Okay.
singing.
All right.
For
There's
sure.
probably,
Yeah.
there's probably a lot more to it than just tiny bubbles, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd have to charge double when I'm already charging you.
Mm. I can barely pay the price right now. I don't need to pay more.
The price right now, yeah, you don't want me to charge double. That's
Okay.
Hey, let me ask you, man. Because there's got to be some fans of this here. I just finished up the latest season of Walking Dead. Anybody watch Walking Dead?
Oh, don't tell me.
Yeah, I haven't watched all the season though.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
'Cause, I wanted to talk about the finale, but if anybody hasn't watched it, then if you're a fan, you haven't
I've
watched
been out of TV for a year, brother.
Oh, okay. That's right, yeah.
Everybody dies.
Yeah.
Well, the finale was kind of interesting, so.
Okay, I think I'm about I'm caught up through. When did they did the last 5 episodes? They had a break and then they kicked in with the last 5.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I think that's where I'm at.
I think there
I
was,
think we could have fun with that, with Ruben's thing, and be like, "Hey, Ruben, did you know the Houston Oilers won the Super Bowl?" He's like, "What? They were in the league?" Yeah, you bet. Oh man, the Houston.
they came
Yeah,
back.
the Titans moved back to Houston.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually,
You
the Rams
realize
did go back
the
to LA.
Pittsburgh Steelers do their training camp here. I still know football.
Yeah, the Rams did move back to LA, though. So
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh,
did happen.
Joe, are you okay with that? Or not okay with that?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's what I grew up with. That's why I'm a Rams fan. I grew up with the LA Rams.
It's bigger market, so you'll have more money.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for them to give the thumbs up on buying the tickets. They've released the ticket prices. I do have my deposit in for the season tickets. It's only 5 hours from me now, so I definitely
Well, yeah,
will
I
go
was
to
gonna
games.
say, like, that's not that far of a drive.
No,
You were making that drive from Albuquerque all the time.
I was flying here But yeah, no, I would definitely. Because I mean, I drive most of the way over there every night anyway.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I'm very used to that drive. Yeah, I drive. Literally, all I have to do is drive 2 more hours from my meet point where I meet the LA Basin drivers. All I have to do is drive 2 more hours, and I'm in
That's
LA.
what
Mhm.
they're in
You know.
Bernardino.
Are you still living in Phoenix?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
So it's yeah, it's not it's not that far at all, So and every once in a while something happens with those guys, and we do end up going into LA anyway. So
What do you think? Will the Chargers go as well?
I think, man, they'd have to be stupid not to. You know what I'm saying? Once they build that new stadium, I mean, everything's going to be, state of the art and that thing. It's going to be outdoing Jerryville in Dallas. It's like,
Mhm.
Well, it's got to almost double that. That
yeah,
Dallas stadium is almost outdated.
yeah. I mean, this is going to be the latest and greatest, man. It's going to be LA, baby. So it's like, so it's
But that stadium won't open for, what did they say,
3
2 years?
years. 3 years.
So they'll
Yeah.
play at the Coliseum?
Yeah, they're playing at the Coliseum, and they,
Which I think will be kind of cool atmosphere.
Yeah.
yeah. The only thing that's going to really suck, and I've been trying to figure that out, on the Google Maps. I know Zach don't, you know, I've been trying to figure it out on the Google Maps. Is the parking? 'Cause the parking is going to be, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to get to the Coliseum during the game is going to be bananas. Yeah, that's going to be bananas. Yeah, that's the part they don't show you on the television when you're watching the old football game is the traffic.
It's great. Everybody's there, but yeah.
Yeah.
They left
So,
last year to get there in time for the game.
it's pretty much leave on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? To get there Sunday. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I've been like trying, and there ain't too many hotels as far as I can tell that are super close that you could just stay at a hotel and walk your ass there, or maybe just catch one of the trains or something that are there.
Well, if it is close, they're going to mark the Coliseum up like crazy.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Still trying to figure out all that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool though.
Hey, I don't know if you guys talked about it last week, but I wanted to give Greg a shout out. He got 2,000 beer reviews.
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What
Come on.
was the 2000th beer?
Yeah.
It was a Bourbon County Vanilla Rye.
Ooh.
A Budweiser product.
What'd you say?
A Budweiser product.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
It was really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Goose Island bourbon.
Goose Island,
Yeah.
yeah. So
But I
great.
was happy for him to get 2,000. That's good. It's wild.
That's
That's a crazy time commitment.
He's
to
like the
listen to
Iron Man of beer reviewers.
that. I know.
He's done every day, literally. Well,
I know.
he took a break when he did his motorcycle thing. He took like a 4-week
Yeah,
break.
Yeah, but he had so many backlog that he could keep posting them.
Yeah, he had some. Yeah,
that's
it was
just-
crazy.
It's
that's
unbelievable.
On
Yeah.
on one of his new ones, he said he was sick for a week with the flu, and he had so many in the can that he was able to keep posting them every day because he took a week off from.
All you had to do was get conscious enough to go, oh, click. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, he should get an award. I mean, if there's like an award, I
He
mean,
should.
he should get it. Yeah, he's putting all us all to shame.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, please.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's the Cal Ripken of beer reviewers.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, whether you want to or not, you have another beer.
Yeah. They got to get more in the can.
Somebody's
Come
got to
on.
do it. Somebody's
It's
got to
gotta-
do it, man.
It's kind of funny because me and Mark are very familiar with the 365. One picture every day. You take a picture every day, and that's hard enough to do. And this cat's drinking a beer every day. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? For some people, that ain't no problem, but man, you
But
think
doing
about
it with a different beer a day.
different beer
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, that's the hard part. And recording it, spend the time. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, for 6 years.
Because no matter what you do, I mean, 365 beers, you're going to run into, I got to drink this 15% bomber.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
That's the other thing. He's not reviewing 5% beers most of the time anymore. Almost everything he does is like high test.
Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
stuff because that's all
It
that's
is.
left. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how he goes through. Like, I don't know how he goes through it all though, because he has all those IPAs and stuff. I don't know how he drinks them fresh, and he homebrews. So I don't know how he does it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he just probably, my guess is he probably just picks, I'm going to drink like 5 IPAs and review this over the course of a day, and then he spreads those out and then adds in other ones,
Well, you can tell certain reviews, like, he's feeling more fun than
Yeah, he's at the end of the
Most
review.
reviews started a little bit.
This is the last one of the day.
That's what.
I've noticed that too.
He starts talking about how dates really chap his ass. He always says that later on.
Yeah,
I know he hates dates, but he says chaps my ass. I love that.
Yeah,
Cracks
yeah,
me up.
that's the 4th of the day there.
Yeah.
That's what people would do with me too, because I would do at least 3 or 4 at a time, and then post and then post them randomly.
Joe,
And
sometimes you had like 2 or 3 beers inside of one review.
yeah, no, see me, yeah, exactly.
Because you have that guzzling.
Yeah. Joe polishes off a brand new beer in about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's it taste? It's good.
yeah, it's good. Kaplunk.
Next.
Okay, I haven't drank in person with Joe. Mark can handle his beer.
Yeah, if I come back in a few weeks, Zach, will my plaque be on the wall? First person to go through all of them.
I'll
Pastors.
I got to have some Chimay Blue from 2013 last week. The the guy in charge brought it, one of those big 3-liter bottles.
Oh,
So
that's like a double magnum. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
It's called, actually, the size of the bottle is called a Methuselah, I think.
Oh,
But,
cool.
Do you guys make any of your own beer there?
I'm the only one that brews. So I brewed a Russian Imperial Stout with cherries, bourbon, and homemade Monk's Made maple syrup.
What are
really
the
good.
rules for you to brew
We can't brew here. We have a property about a half hour away. It's called the Ridge. It's like a cabin.
Okay.
And it's where we used to have our farm and stuff when we had animals, where we were self-sufficient. But we have a stove and stuff up there. I have my turkey fryer up there, so I just brew there.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool.
I'm allowed to. We've gone up 4 times, and I've brewed twice. I just made a regular Russian Imperial Stout because I knew it would last. Then I made one with cherries, bourbon, and maple syrup,
Mm.
Cool.
and it was really good.
It was really good. Yeah.
It turned out it was 9.3%, so it was big.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And you had fresh tap maple syrup then, right?
Yeah, and
Right.
I actually have I have 10 gallons of sap that I'm going to brew with as my brewing water.
Oh,
So I don't know.
that'll be
I
interesting.
don't know how it's going to work out, but
Really cool.
it'll be fun.
Yeah, because doesn't it reduce down? Isn't it like 20 to 1 or something to get down to syrup from sap?
Yeah, it takes about 20 gallons of sap to get 1 gallon of syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Depends how much water's in the sap. Yeah, I guess.
Mhm.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I
But
remember.
it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, I remember as a kid we had a maple tree in our yard, and Dad decided he was going to make maple syrup. Well, actually, Mom was going to make maple syrup. Dad was going to tap the tree.
Yeah.
So he filled up a bucket, a couple buckets with the sap, and Mom says that
Mhm.
like boiled and boiled and boiled and boiled, and I got like 6 ounces.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 ounces. Of
It's
syrup.
it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
It was enough for a pancake.
Yeah,
you know?
it was like
Yeah.
one Sunday morning breakfast. That was it. Yeah.
It was like, enjoy your waffle, boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But we used to have we had one of the first breweries in the United States here, actually.
Oh,
There
wow.
was there was a fire in 1963, and actually, this is the rumor that the original Rolling Rock recipe was our monk's recipe.
Oh,
The original Rolling Rock before Anheuser-Busch bought them and everything.
Okay.
But then
Yeah,
there was a
so-
fire in 1963, and our brewery burnt down, and we never rebuilt it.
So does that have any tie-in? Was it 33? That was the number on the bottles, right? Is there any link that you can determine between, like 63? That would be 1-3. Yeah, I just wonder. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
Mark's
don't know.
doing the math.
yeah, he's gonna do the math.
I've
That's
got my
for sure.
tinfoil hat
But-
on, conspiracy
Yeah.
theorist.
He's trying to
Yeah.
calculate the numbers, and if we can't,
Yeah.
you can't hit an
But it's funny, like, Prohibition happened and everything, and it's a Bavarian monastery here, German monastery. Prohibition happened, like, all the bishops and everything are like, you got to close it down. He said, we're not closing down the brewery. Like, this is our lifestyle, So it's really cool, like, the history that I've read a bunch of the history about our brewery here, but all that we have in our archives, there's no recipes, and I would love to
There's
find
some.
one of them, but
They've got to be somewhere,
I know. You know straw brewing, Bum?
Yeah, in St. Mary's.
Yeah, one of our monks here, his family owns Straub's, so he's been trying to get the recipe for years. He can't find it either.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah, Straub's big thing is no salt, no sugar, right?
Yeah, yep. I met their head brewmaster here probably 2 months ago because they do their annual planning here every year because they're one of the board members is Father Paul Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to meet him. It was nice.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, man. Hey, well, good to see you again, Ruben. Thank you for jumping in, man. And
Yeah.
Zach, Mark, and Bum, of course, as always. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next week for Share a Beer 264.
Hey, Joe, down with the Dodgers.
You what?
Down with the Dodgers. Go Rockies. I gotta sneak it in.
Yeah. I love my damn Dodgers. It's early in the
It'll
season.
never happen. No worries. Rockies will always secure last place.
Somebody's got to, I guess.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. They finally, are spending some money over there. So they've got some decent pitching and some decent bats, and it's a lot of fun. When your team's back in the game. So. Especially a rich franchise. As far as history, like the Dodgers. So, and the Pirates too. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to see the Pirates winning some games, having some fun.
Yeah, they're doing. And Atlanta's just like at the bottom of. They might take over from the Rockies. They probably have the worst record in baseball this year, the way they're going.
I don't know. I'm a Cubs fan. We've been at the bottom a long time.
Yeah, Cubs are doing pretty good this year, though.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they're actually a very competitive team.
Can't tell them they actually won the World Series last year.
The
I
Cubs,
would have known that.
Cubs have actually had some good teams. It's just they haven't been able to get the big one. But they've had some good competitive teams though.
Yeah. They're pretty good this year, so we'll see.
Yeah, putting it together to get the big World Series trophy at the end of the year is a whole different ballgame. That's
That's for sure.
Okay, guys, thanks, man. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Everybody have a
All
good
right,
week.
see you soon, Hope.
All right, take care, man.
See you.
See ya.